again today with another GFRIEND reaction for you guys. And today I will of course be finishing the Fallin I can't talk, really and truly. The Fallin Light album first listen. So if you've missed Pop 1, you can go and find that in my GFRIEND, my Yote single playlist on my channel. So today part 2 will consist of the 3 remaining tracks, La Pam Pam. A lot of you have been super excited for me to react to this, so I'm really curious, excited myself as well. I feel like we're going to get some snakery, beautiful, and I'm also going to be checking out My Body. I am aware that this is the Japanese version of the Korean one, so there's a Korean version as well. I have not heard the Korean version, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to react to it for the first time, the Japanese version. I hope you're okay with that, and yeah, I'm super excited. Let's just go. Okay, quick disclaimer before we start. I will be doing lyric videos for these songs. However, you know the deal, the music is my priority, so I'm mostly going to be commenting on the music production and their vocals, so please don't expect some sort of lyrical analysis. I'm also very much aware that these lyric videos are sometimes wrong. Let's go. 여자 친구, GFRIEND, La Pam Pam. Let's go. Then play. Oh, strings. Whoa, no. That cello in the back as well. That bass. That melody. Oh my god. That part. I love that break. Vocals. There's harmonies in the back. That progression. Wow. okay? Yeah, you tried to warn me. You did try to warn me, but that's still a snakery in my opinion. That's still a snakery. I love that so much. That's like one of the best songs I've ever heard. That's one of the best. Oh my god, I loved it. It kind of reminded me of Time by the Moonlight. It reminded me of that a little bit, just the structure, the instrumentation, the energy it had. Do you know what I mean? It was quite similar to... Sorry, I had to sing it every single time. I loved it straight away. The strings, stunning. Whoever composed that, just the way it was composed, like the structure, the instrumentation, so many little breakdowns, little moments, pauses, breaks. You guys know I live for that. I live for it. Really and truly changes rhythm and stuff like that. I loved it. And of course the melodies. Always the melodies. That part in the beginning where Anna was singing, she sounded like an angel. She sounded like an angel from above. That part was so pretty. So many parts of that song were so pretty, but also very sort of epic as well. Which is why I said it kind of reminded me of Time for the Moonlight, because it has that epicness, that energy, that high energy, but also that sort of dreamy, angel-like sweetness. I love that. What else was I going to say? I was going to say something and I completely forgot. Did I mention the pauses and the breaks? I think I did. They sounded fantastic. Also, who was it? Someone was hitting like almost a, I think it might have been a whistle note at some point towards the end. Was it Yuzu? I'm assuming it was probably Yuzu. I love that. That's definitely one of my favourites from them. For sure, for sure. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, let's go. So next up we have the track Beautiful. Let's go.
Beautiful days, beautiful nights, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful tears. みんなで歌えば全てあなたなり舞う。シャナナナナシャナナナナナ。
Oh my god!
私たち守られてるから。
Oh god, such pretty melody.
Beautiful days, beautiful nights, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful tears. みんなで笑えば全て思い出になる。シャナナナナシャナナナナ。新しい季節が始まる Hey you 教えて何を求めてこれからね歩いてゆくのか謎だらけで君がいるいつだって
Oh, this is cute.
ここに集まれば It's alright
Love the guitars. This reminds me of something, but I don't know what it is. You hear the vocals in the back? Hear it? Does this have like a bluegrass song? What was that? What was that? I'm so confused. What was that flashed up? So pretty.
Beautiful days, beautiful nights, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful tears. みんなで笑えば全て思い出になる。シャナナナナナシャナナナナナナ。新しい季節が始まる。Oh you.
Hey.
君の一言がね しい未来テレポテレポテレポテレポ喜びを胸に何も怖くないピルポピルポピルポピルポBeautiful days, beautiful nights, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful tears
That was so sweet. That was such a sweet song. Oh my god. That was so pretty. That was such a pretty song. I feel like I definitely preferred the verses over the chorus. The chorus, that sound, that specific sound's not really my vibe. I don't really like that sort of genre of music. I don't know exactly what it was. I can't. What genre is that? It's not country. Is it bluegrass? I'm not sure. It's like a little bit folky, right? I'm not a huge fan of that sound of the chorus, so I definitely preferred the verses a little bit more, but I did still enjoy it anyway. Even though the chorus was less my vibe than the verses, I enjoyed it overall because it was such a pretty song. Also, I felt like it was really, really easy to sing along to. Like immediately, it just drove you to sing along, and I feel like there were so many hooks within the song, it made it easy to sing along, if that makes sense, which adds to the sweetness and the cuteness of the song because you can just like sha-la-la, sha-la-la, like you can sing along to it. That was really, really pretty. I liked it. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, so next up, last but not least, we have My Body. Just in case people skip my intro, I know there is a Korean version, but I'm just going to be reacting to the Japanese version for the first time. Let's go. God, beauty. This is cute. Na 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 na. Oh, this is so cute. Na 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 na. Oh. My sweet lover is you. Who wrote that lyric? Ooh. The synths in the back. I love this sound. Can you hear the bass as well? Ooh, progression. I'll be your buddy. Woo! This chord. Ooh, do you hear that? Ah! Dun, dun, dun. Ah! still going? Vocals. Oh my god, I love that so much as well. It definitely, that's the snakery. That's the snakery because I wasn't prepared for that. Oh my goodness gracious me, I love that. It definitely had that much older sound, obviously. It kind of had that cheesy beat. You guys know the cheesy beat that I mentioned sometimes. It reminds me of like 90s like kids bop songs. Do you know what I mean? It has that sort of playful vibe to it. Like the synths, the beat itself, it just has that sort of old school sort of feel. These specific songs, especially these GFRIEND'S songs, they just emit this sort of nostalgia. Do you know what I mean? They make you feel young, youthful, and nostalgic. And I find these songs, these sounds, very, very comforting. I love the instrumentation, some really, really nice synths coming in, some really, really nice bass. There's little breakdowns, there's little moments, there's little progressions. Everything I love from GFRIEND, really and truly. What was I gonna say? Melodies, of course, again, that really nice and fun to sing along to. I also just want to give a shout out to YouTube because her voice, I felt like she slept on quite a lot, just in K-pop in general, but her vocals are just exquisite. Her range is insane. She has such a good voice. She was giving us some moments in that for sure, and I think this was very early on. Was this their debut EP? Was this on their debut EP? Or definitely one of the much earlier ones, and that says a lot. I think my favourite track on this album is probably, it's going to be predictable, I think it's going to be La Pam Pam, like pretty much everyone almost. But I'm curious to see, curious to hear what your favourite track is on this album, so let me know in the comments. And yeah, that is it. There is not going to be any Yoda Tingle for a little while. I actually don't know if I don't know what B-sides I have left. I feel like I've finished all the Korean albums. I've done the Japanese one now. I think there might be some B-sides floating about from their earlier stuff that I haven't heard. I will get around to them, but I'm going away this month and I'm not gonna have time at all. I'm only gonna have time for like new releases, really and truly. I'm gonna pre-record some stuff that I have to, but I'm only really gonna have time for like new releases. So there won't be any GFRIEND for a little while until I get back home and I have more time, and then I can seek out those B-sides that I haven't heard. But yeah, that's it for this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you didn't like it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you have subscribed, I love you. I love you. Follow me on Instagram, guys. Gonna follow me on Twitter, and yeah, goodbye.
Oh.